2 days before my wedding, my phone buzzed with an unknown number. Curious, I answered. "Hey, Mia, we should have one last night together." "A goodbye bang," a familiar voice said. I froze. It was Liam, my ex. My heart pounded with anger. Why would he say such a thing? "I can't believe you called me for this," I snapped. "I'm marrying Caleb in 2 days." Liam chuckled. "Come on, Mia. You know you still want me." I gritted my teeth. I had loved Liam passionately, maybe even more than Caleb. But Liam had been a serial cheater. He was charming, handsome, and knew how to make a woman feel special, but his lies and betrayals had shattered me. I had walked away and found someone better, Caleb, the kind, steady, and loving man who truly valued me. I blocked Liam's number, shaking off the unease. My best friend and maid of honor, Hannah, noticed my mood. "What's wrong?" she asked. I hesitated, but I trusted her. Liam called. He said he wants a final night together. Hannah's eyes widened. "That jerk. Block him and move on." I already did. At noon, my phone dinged with a message from another unknown number. "Meet me, or I'll tell Caleb everything you've been hiding." My stomach knotted. I immediately called the number. "Liam, what are you trying to do?" His laugh was cold. "If you don't meet me, I'll tell Caleb about your past. About us. He deserves to know, don't you think?" I clenched my fists. "You're bluffing." He sent a screenshot. It was Caleb's phone number. Panic surged through me. I had kept my past with Liam a secret, not because I was ashamed, but because I didn't want it to ruin what I had with Caleb. I had no choice but to meet Liam. As I drove to Liam's apartment, memories came flooding back. The first time we had been together intimately, it had been electric. I had never felt so wanted, so adored. It was a warm summer night, and the air was thick with the scent of jasmine. Liam had taken me to a secluded cabin by the lake, under the pretense of a weekend getaway. We had spent the day laughing, splashing in the water, and exchanging teasing glances. The tension had been unbearable, the air charged with an undeniable pull between us. That night, as we sat by the fire, he brushed a strand of hair from my face. "You drive me crazy, Mia. Do you know that?" His voice had been deep, husky, filled with longing. I had felt the heat rise to my cheeks. "Liam, Before I could finish, his lips captured mine in a searing kiss. It wasn't just passion. It was desperation, a hunger that had been building between us for months. He lifted me effortlessly, carrying me into the cabin, our lips never parting. The way he had touched me that night had been unlike anything I had ever known. He had worshipped me, made me feel like the center of his universe. Every whisper, every sigh, every caress had set my soul on fire. He had memorized every inch of me, knowing exactly how to unravel me. That night, I had given him everything, believing we would be forever. But forever had been a lie. The car jerked to a stop in front of Liam's building, snapping me back to the present. My hands trembled as I stepped out, the memory of our past still lingering on my skin. I knocked, and within seconds, the door swung open. Liam stood there, wearing that same confident smirk that had once made my heart race. Now, it only made my stomach turn. "Still as beautiful as ever," he said, stepping forward as if to hug me. I backed away. "What do you want, Liam?" "Simple. Call off the wedding." I scoffed. "Not happening." His smirk faded. "Then Caleb learns everything. He finds out how you begged me to stay, how you cried when I left, how you—" "Enough!" I snapped. "Yes, I loved you, but you broke me. Caleb loves me the way you never did, and I'm not letting you ruin that." Liam's eyes darkened. "You think he's perfect? He's hiding things too. Want to know?" I swallowed hard. I couldn't let him manipulate me. "I trust Caleb. Unlike you, he doesn't lie." Liam chuckled. "Oh, Mia, you're still so naive." "You're pathetic," I spat. "Is this what you do when you lose? Blackmail people?" his expression twisted with anger. You think you've won? You have 24 hours. Call off the wedding or Caleb hears every detail of our past. I turned to leave, but he grabbed my wrist. His grip was firm but not painful, just enough to send a shiver down my spine. I've missed you, Mia, he whispered. Your touch, your scent, your fire. Disgust filled me. I yanked my hand away. Stay away from me, Liam. If you try anything, I won't just walk away this time. I'll make sure everyone knows the real you. For the first time, uncertainty flickered in his eyes. He wasn't used to me standing up to him. Fine, he muttered, but this isn't over. I stormed out, shaking but determined. That night, I told Caleb everything. His face was unreadable as I finished. Then he reached for my hand. Your past doesn't change how I feel about you, he said. But if Liam tries anything again, we handle it together. Relief flooded me. I had found a man who chose love over judgment. Liam had lost his hold on me forever. 2 days later, I walked down the aisle, not looking back.